This week in Wrexham, we're off to Ipswich to meet the Culture Boys.
We launched the first poster for the match against Liverpool last year, and straight away it really seemed to have a connection with fans.
It's one of those pieces of art that will outlast, possibly even the project.
The creative force behind Ipswich's brilliant matchday artwork. And yes, there will be football eventually. Football fandom is universal. But away days, they're the real window into what makes each club tick. From Parmo country up in Middlesbrough,
it's like a death row meal.
Jelly deals in South London,
formed its own jelly as it sits in the bowl.
And now Ipswich. Tractor power. This is a massive club, steeped in history. Seeing them climb from League One to the Premier League in just 2 years was incredible. But what really caught my eye wasn't on the pitch. It was in their matchday programmes. Each one featured bespoke artwork by a local artist, celebrating the visiting team. The result? A stunning collection of creativity and community spirit. So I hit the road to meet the two brothers behind the idea. The art collective, Call Me Ted.
We're lifelong Ipswich Town fans. We grew up in the town.
When Ipswich got promoted to the Premier League last year, myself and my brother Richard, we've been kicking around an idea to do something creative around the club.
We like football, we like music, we like artwork.
The genesis of the idea came from a passion of designing gig posters.
Gig posters are genuinely one of my favourite art forms. I think they're incredible, and the way they've evolved, they've become really creative platforms for artists to express themselves. So we felt like if we can do that for music, and we've created in the past, why can't we do it for football and bring those worlds together?
And with Ipswich back in the Premier League after 22 years, it felt like the perfect moment to try something bold. To take that gig poster energy and turn the whole season into a creative showcase.
We wanted to sort of bring some colour to the town, put the artworks in cafes and restaurants. So we set ourselves a goal, let's have 19 posters, work with 19 local artists for every game that Ipswich were in the Premier League last year.
What initially started as a passion project rapidly evolved into something much bigger, with the club knocking on their door.
We launched the first poster for the match against Liverpool last year, and straight away it really seemed to have a connection with fans.
For me, going to football was about spending time with my daughters, with my nieces, with my brother and our friends. So we wanted to try and capture that emotion of going to see Ipswich in the top flight for the first time across generations. We've also included a nod to 97, and that's to commemorate the 97 Liverpool fans that tragically lost their life in the Hillsborough football disaster. So it's important to us to be able to pay tribute to those and nod our hat to some of the difficult things that club's been through. In this pub, the club saw the first poster that we did on the wall, and they reached out to us. They really loved what we were doing. They put it on the cover of the programme, and that relationship's continued.
And from those early posters around town, the project exploded. The artwork became something fans looked forward to almost as much as the match itself.
For me and loads of other people, the match day is just massive. You work all week, you want something completely different, you want to forget yourself for a while, and it's part of the routine now. The guys will put out a little teaser a week before, you get part of that buzz, and then the artwork drops, and we then talk about it on our podcast, and you're down in the pub with your mates. It's just part of that routine, but part of that community and part of being something a little bit bigger than yourself.
Each design captured a moment, a mood, a tiny slice of the anticipation that comes with a big game.
For me, it's getting hold of it, it's sticking it on the wall, and then you're ready for the game on Saturdays. It's like a signpost for the weekends.
And as the artwork became part of the rhythm of matchday life, it drew in unexpected local contributors.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you? It's okay?
You must be Tomi.
I am Tomi. You must be Simon.
I'm Simon.
How are you doing? You okay?
Simon all my life.
Among them, Simon Farr, an artist outside the football world whose Manchester United piece resonated deeply with fans.
At least the mic's not on. I thought that would be fun, because they were the ones that came up with the idea of the Lowry style poster. And I thought that would be great fun, because I've been a fan of Lowry's for, ever since art school, really. It was sort of based around Lowry's painting of going to the match, which was the stadium at Bolton. Well, it certainly put me on the map amongst Ipswich football fans. They weren't aware of me before, so that was good. I was in the town, everybody saw the poster because they were up everywhere.
We were doing well in the Premier League at the start, and the optimism was high. And he managed to kind of bring the spirit of that original Lowry piece, which is so well known, and update it and localise it for Ipswich, which just, I think, captured people's imagination.
That one really sort of pushed us on to a next level. It had a lot of coverage in the press. On Twitter, like, blew up. People from Manchester were like reposting it, saying how cool it was.
It's one of those pieces of art that I think will outlast, possibly even the project.
And for the Wrexham match, they've taken things global, teaming up with a British illustrator based in Australia, known for his work in one of the UK's major national newspapers.
With the arrival of Wrexham, we want to cash in on some of those big Hollywood bucks. So we asked David Squires if he could work on a Welcome to Ipswich theme. So Welcome to Ipswich at the top. We're stealing your content there.
We reimagined that Hollywood mindset, but for Ipswich. So he's taken well-known films, and probably some not well-known films for most people, and he's put these Ipswich players as the kind of into the titles.
Alan Brazil is celebrated with Brazil, self-explanatory. Christmas favourite, It's a Wonderful Life, has become a wonderful leaf, celebrating the greatest left-back that we've seen in this country. Freddie versus Jason has become Freddie versus Jason Dezelle. This one, cult classic, David Lynch, Blue Velvet, celebrating a psychopath. That psychopath is now the Ipswich Town mascot, Louis the Horse. So when we released this on Instagram, got a lot of laughs. Annoyingly, people came up with some ideas that could have been better for films. But yeah, it's gone down really well.
The biggest impact it's had is taking these brilliant artists and their work and put them in front of a completely different audience, right, in terms of football fans and the wider football community.
It's sort of been a privilege for us to shine the light on just how good the local talent is around here.
For anyone doing anything creative, that's about as good as it gets, really, is that people have seen it and they've enjoyed it and they want you to keep doing it. So yeah, it's been a really crazy ride, and yeah, long may it continue.
Top work from the Call Me Ted lads, but that's my cultural intake sorted until at least 2035. One thing I love about away days is hearing what the locals really think about Wrexham's rise.
Wales is a little dot on the side of England, and you're the third biggest club over there.
Beautiful, pure poetry from Stockport last season. But buoyed by the warm welcome from the Call Me Ted crew, I decided to push my luck and step into proper enemy territory, a home fans pub, usually a no-go zone, to get their take on Wrexham. And despite my best efforts to stir the pot,
Greg Wallace over here. I'm feeling very brave after that. They were both doing comment.
they just kept being nice. Typical.
I was pleased it was a club like Wrexham, because town-wise, kind of similar to it, so it's like working class sort of town. What they've achieved is incredible.
It's a brilliant story, and I'm really happy it's happened to a club like Wrexham. From what I've seen, it's a proper football club with proper fans that deserve everything that they're getting at the moment.
Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, but I hope you get battered today.
Right, culture time's over. Stadium time. My first time at Portman Road. I'm walking through the city, it hits you. The place just erupts above the rooftops, looming like a football cathedral. You can feel the history pulling you in. And what a history this club carries. Ipswich were once managed by two England icons, Sir Alf Ramsey, England's 1966 World Cup winning manager, and Sir Bobby Robson, who spent 13 unforgettable years here from 1969 to 1982, winning the FA Cup and UEFA Cup. Proper football royalty.
You can see a quote there from Alex Ferguson about Bobby Robson, the old Ipswich manager.
It just is a club absolutely oozing history. Really, really excited about this game. I'm always excited for a good away game, especially in a big ground. This is my sort of club. I don't know what it's going to be like when the game kicks off here, but I think it probably has to be the friendliest away game that I've ever been to. I don't like it, Stevie. I don't like it. I'm not used to it.
Where's the hatred?
Let's have a bit of hatred. Come on, you know, I'm used to people shouting abuse and stuff from over the road. It's going to be a tall order for Wrexham to get anything here today, but we're here, and you never know. You never know of the Parky Reds. Let's get in there. This is an old school ground, dripping in history. But you can't just come here and be tourists. You've got to come here and do the job. Get rid of the niceties. We're here to win now. The battle fever's on. The message to Tomi said, I'm going to be making my own posters about today's game. Wrexham 3, Ipswich 0. I'm going to be posting it all around Ipswich and Suffolk, baby. You horrible, polite Now, what a ball that is. Oh, I tell you what, Stevie, that's a little bit close then. Get ready, go. I can see Ipswich are a good side. You can see it already, the way they play, but there's not much in it. 15 minutes in. Collins! Come on! Corner to Ipswich. Quite rare from a Concord. He's stumbled one a little bit there. He's gone wide. As if they score here, that's a massive blow for us. Go on, Reds! Go on, Reds! Yes! Come on! I love this. This is where football should be played.
4 years ago, we were at Braintree. It's brilliant, isn't it? Look at the atmosphere. And my dad used to bring me here when I was a kid, so I used to come here when I was about 8. It's a proper football stadium.
Wow! I can't believe we've got away with that. Everywhere we go, we're frustrating teams. Oh, and we're very nearly through a goal. You've got to give it to Parky. What we're achieving in this division is incredible. It's 0-0 at half-time, but you know what? Brilliant from Wrexham. Seriously, coming here, nullified Ipswich. They haven't had a chance. If we can nick a goal and get a win here, do you know what though? I'd settle for a draw all day long. Till Wrexham gets to the Premier League, I'm going to go to every Wrexham game wearing shorts. You heard that, didn't you? There you go.
It's better shape than mine, that's all I can say.
I can only imagine how badly shaped your legs must be at this point, if they're worse than this. Oh! I tell you what, Stevie, that's a big chance for Ipswich. Listen to that. We know we got away with one there. Give it! Give it! No! What are you doing? Wrexham! Wrexham! Oh, Reds, come on! That's now. 68 minutes. A few nervy moments for Wrexham at the moment. Something to warm the old legs up. It's a bomb roll, baby. Come on! Oh, he's going to do better than that. Go on, go on, go on! No chance, no chance, no chances off. I want a point here, I want a point. We've just got to get over the line here now. It's ticking down now, 6 minutes and all the time to go. If we can get a draw here, I'd be so happy. This is one of the toughest places to go in the league. Hey! Yeah, no, what a result. Great results. Do you know what? I don't think either side really deserves to win it. Ipswich, probably marginally the better team. But what a result. Coming here to historic ground. Listen to these fans. Brilliant. Come on.
We're doing really well. We're competitive in this league. We're not going down, we're going up.
Happy and relieved.
We're comfortable coming to a place like this now. 30,000 seater stadiums. We can come here
And we're not just taking part, we're taking over, as Conor McGregor would say. Taking all our doors everywhere we go.
It's great to be a football fan, especially at Wrexham.
This Week in Wrexham now has its own YouTube channel. Subscribe at youtube.com/@thisweekinwrexham to never miss an episode.